Yep, hi all, good morning, good morning. So a quick update on the X wireless shoes, which were designed originally by Electrokickz. So I've removed the system, put in my own custom system, and it's the lighting's absolutely spot on and lovely, really nice. There's lots of sort of scuffs and marks on the shoes, and I've cleaned up as much as I can. There's obviously a blatant glue mark here from the man, basically, unfortunately. I mean, I'll talk to the owner about that, but you can sort of think he's probably melted it with a soldering iron and stuff, and then put a bit of glue on there. But it looks crap, but I don't really know what else you can do with that other than find a bit of material to plonk on. But that's a minor thing. So lighting's all sweet. Now, the problem I've got here is there's always problems, you know, is this heel cup here. So I'm not going to replace it, but I just wanted to film this to sort of show. So you can see here, basically, this here where it's been heated up by Electrokickz, basically. And it's been sort of misshaped and all that. So you can sort of see it's actually like shrunk a little bit here, so it kind of goes in here. So obviously it should follow a nice neat line, you know, which would then be covering up the glue that's, you can see the glue remains which are there. But yeah, where it's been shrunk and dicked about with so much, it's just misshapen now. And I say on this particular pair here, this obviously was his first attempt, you know, and fair play to the man, of course, and no disrespect to him, sort of thing, you know, he managed to make a pair of sort of vaguely wireless shoes. But yeah, this one here he cut off completely, versus this one here he obviously refined it and cut off just about, you know, an inch there to get the wiring in and out, that kind of thing, but left the rest on. So that's a much better shoe. This one here was just made better than this one. It was made really bad. But yes, you can sort of see there. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm not going to do this, because this basically, you see these are early shoes, so they're actually like a light grey, versus later 3.14s, which are this slightly dark grey and a satin grey. So these are matte and these are satin. But if you see plonk that on there, it's probably the same panel, but you can see it then gives you a much perfect straight line. Versus remove that and you've got your shrunk piece with your crap line. So what we're going to do for these is I'm going to put a very fine line of glue on there, just to cover up that joint, just to make it as best as it could be. Put a bit of extra, neaten this up, put a bit of glue around there to neaten up. At least then the owner can then try these and wear them and see what they're like. If he likes them, they're cool and all the rest of it, then he can contemplate whether or not he wants to replace one heel cup or the pair of heel cups, potentially, you know, if he wants it to look a little bit more matching. But of course, I personally would not be willing to repaint these shoes, because you wouldn't be able to get the shoes the same as this. You'd have to repaint the whole lot, you know, and it's so difficult to emulate this particular finish. It would just be really impossible. Then it would make it a full-on custom pair of shoes, you know. So yeah, he could have those put on later on in the year if he wanted to, and I think live with the colour difference, but you probably would want to do both, so that it's matched. Maybe it's not completely dissimilar, but anyway, that's that, and I'll show you guys a quick video of it lit up very shortly. But yeah, so much work has gone into these, but the custom lights, absolutely sweet. Yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to quickly show you that aspect there. Cool, nice one. Yep, hi all. And that's all, just one other point to note as well, actually, that these are early, these were probably early version 3s or version 3.1s or whatever, but you can see, I don't know if I mentioned it in a previous video or not, but too much, but yeah, you've got matte grey versus satin grey, and you can see there's a few little sort of rub marks on it as well, but you can also see as well the sort of quality as well of the back, you know. You can sort of see that, you know, these are kind of like, look like they've been sort of like basically been hand painted. I would say this grey's probably been sort of well, maybe they're all hand painted, but this grey has been, I'd say, been blatantly hand painted on. Look at the G, versus this, which is much more professional, you know. So I'd say these are very early shoes, I would say. So these are sort of way sort of better, you know. But again, you can see all the sort of more visual like makers marks here and less makers marks on this ones, but similar on the ends. Just interesting to look at, that's all the sort of differences, that's all. Yeah, it looks like, see on here, looks like they sort of added the splatter effect on the shoe, then they painted the MAGs later. So unless Electrokickz did repaint them or done something, but you can see here it's got splatter marks under the paint from here, whereas these, it hasn't. Interesting. But there you go. That's a few little differences there anyway. Cool. Yeah, but there we go. So these ones here were the wireless ones from Electrokickz, and now they've got the custom system in that myself and James have developed. So yeah, I put it on. Boom. Remember, Electrokickz changed these panels for blue ones rather than the standard sort of aqua colour. Pretty damn nice. And this is our custom power supply unit. Runs off 1000 milliamp battery in the base, or either 850 or 1000, whichever size you want. Custom system there, looking absolutely freaking beautiful. Rechargeable just from a little socket just on there. You've got on, flash, and strobe. And there we go. And that took a hell of a lot of work though to get to that stage. I will say, hell of a lot of work. However, look at that, freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Nice. There we go. I say, whilst the shoes are not absolutely perfect, they've had major surgery, so they're looking pretty damn good for the amount of work that's gone into converting these shoes to this custom supply. And remember, we also had the leather repair as well around the outside. But yeah, there you go. Excellent. Nice one. Thanks all for watching, and all the best.